Hey everyone, it's Tony with Hidden Light Photography, and today we're going to talk software. So you have your OTA, you have your mount, you have your autofocuser, your rotator, your guider. How do you get it all to work? And that's where software comes in. So I'm going to bring you over to my screen and I'm going to introduce you to all of the software that I use to have a successful astrophotography session. So I'm going to bring you over to my screen and let's have a look. So the software that you use can impact how easy or smoothly your night goes. I'm going to introduce you to the software that I use, and we're going to go through each of these in more depth in other videos. There's just way too much to get through in one video, but when you're talking astrophotography, there's always one prerequisite on that, and that prerequisite is going to be ASCOM. ASCOM is a hub. This is what links all of your software together, your hardware, allows everything to talk to each other and operate as a team to give you a successful run. Now, the next piece of software, the main piece of software, the star of the show, is going to be Nina. Nina is very powerful. It automates the night, and this takes every bit of software that you have and hardware, links it in a one-stop shop to go through your night. I mean, it takes your camera, if you have a filter wheel, focuser, rotator, your telescope, your guider. It even helps you with your calibration frames, your flat frames. There's even a wizard here, which you can plug in your numbers, and it'll bring you to having good flat frames. It has a planetarium where you can type in a target that you're interested in for the night. You can slew to it. You can set it to frame it however you want. You can add it to your sequence, where you can set up exactly what you want, the total number of images, the amount of time that you want per image, if you're dithering, your camera settings, all of that good stuff. And we'll run through all of this in another video. It even helps you with your polar alignment. This right here is going to be your main screen for keeping an eye on everything. So the next bit of software that I use, and it's going to be for guiding, and that's going to be PhD2. This right here is everything you need to know about your current guiding. And we'll go through these panels. I'll show you how to adjust so you can get the maximum efficiency out of your guiding. But this right here is going to be another powerful program that I recommend. And we'll go through how to download that and set that up. I was mentioning exposure recommendations. That's going to be through SharpCap. That's all I really use SharpCap for, unless I'm doing some planetary shots, which I'll get an AVI video from this. But basically, you hook up your camera and you go to your histogram and you choose, how long are you going to be imaging for. You click measure, brings up, measures the sky, spits out a number here for exposure and gain. We'll run through this because there's a prerequisite to get this to work. So we'll run through that. And then depending on your mount, my EQ6R Pro, I use Green Swamp Server. I was using EQMOD. I was having some connection issues with it, so I dropped that, went to Green Swamp Server, but I won't talk badly about EQMOD. It's another very good program. Just happens to be some people have issues with EQMOD and go to Green Swamp Server. Some people have issues with Green Swamp Server and go to EQMOD. I just happen to be one of the people that had issues with EQMOD, so I went to Green Swamp Server. Now all is good. But both of them equally good programs. If you're on a Celestron side, CPWI is going to be Celestron. Basically, what these are drivers. They communicate with the mount, allow Nina to communicate with the mount and send it commands. It translates and has the mount do what you need it to do. So we'll go through this. And that's pretty much it as far as once, when you're set up for the night trying to get your images. Once you have a stack of images or, images that you want to stack, what do you do from there? Well, my processing go-to is PixInsight. And PixInsight is a very, very powerful program. You can do a lot of things in that. And I recommend PixInsight as, you can basically do whatever you need to do in an image with PixInsight, and it does a very good job about it. And we'll run through how to use this. This can be very intimidating and very complicated. At least it looks complicated, but once you get the hang of it, once you know what you're doing and what things do and how they do it, then everything just clicks, and you'll be very happy with that. And we'll run through this. So we'll spend probably the most of our time on this program right here. And as far as software, that is what I use. And of course, there's other software out there that you can explore, but this is what I use, and we'll go through how to use these. So I hope you found that helpful. And as always, if you have any questions, please comment. There's always going to be questions. I don't mind questions. I know this can be intimidating, but stay with me. We're going to dive into each of those programs in more depth in future videos, so stay tuned for those. They are very easy to use once you get the hang of it. And, I'm here if you need help. The community is amazing. They've been very helpful with questions that I've had. So stay tuned for the next video. As always, if you found this helpful, if you want more content, please like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future content, any questions, anything you want me to make a video on, please comment. Send me an email, hiddenlightinquiries@gmail.com. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next video, and clear skies.